Hi everybody! So we're doing more division by 2 in the form of word problems today. So I wanted to run through a few word problems with you, and then I'm going to have another video and I'm going to read through all the word problems that you will be doing, because some of them, the way in which they're asking you to divide might be a little tricky, so I want to go through that so you're not confused, okay? But first, I'm going to go through this word problem, and I don't have birds, but I have bears. So instead of birds, we're going to use these guys. The word problem is, Jack has some birds. Each cage can fit 2 birds. Jack has 12 birds. How many cages does he need? So what that wants us to do is to divide these 12 birds, into groups of 2, not 2 groups, groups of 2, right? Because it says each cage can fit 2 of these birds. So your whole is 12. That's my whole in this. And the part that I'm working with is that each cage can fit 2 of these birds. So now we need to figure out how many cages we're going to need. So we can start dividing our birds into groups of 2, right? Not 2 groups, groups of 2. So I have 1 group, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what it's saying is my 12 birds, if I put 2 in each group, there will be 6 groups. Yesterday we were looking at dividing into 2 groups. This one is asking us, if I have 2 in each group, how many groups would I have? So that's why reading the problem really carefully is so important, because it's going to ask you to do different things each time. Let's look at another example. Let's say I have 14 flowers, okay? I have 14 flowers, and I want to put 2 flowers into some pots. How many pots am I going to need? So if I'm starting with 14 flowers and I'm going to divide and put 2 flowers into each pot, how many pots am I going to need? So then I will divide these into my equal groups, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 equal groups that have 2 in each, right? There's 2 here, and there's 2 here, and 2 here, and so on. Remember, this is my whole being divided by one of my parts to find the other part. And you could say, to do this backwards and figure out that 7 times 2 equals 14. Like we talked about yesterday, how it's the inverse of each other. We'll do one final problem, and then I'll have you look at the next video where I will go through all of the problems that you will be doing on your page, okay? What if I was to say that I have 10 donuts and I want to put 2 donuts into each box? How many boxes will I need? If I have 10 donuts and I'm going to put 2 in each box. How many boxes do I need? Think of it like our number bond that we did, right? Right now I have my whole and I have one of my parts, and I want to find my other part. So if I put 2 donuts into each box, how many boxes do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. To check my work, I can do the inverse. Is 5 times 2 10? Yes, right? So that's a good way to check your work, is to do the multiplication problem that matches with it, okay? So after you finish watching this video, you can immediately start watching the next one, and I will be going through the word problems with you.